Restarting the recording because I can't be asked to have those set automatically. So last time I did that, it looked weird to me. Anyways, heading up, heading up. This place looks condemned, but it has a manuscript page, so that's good.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Alright, Mott. That's the name of the wife kidnapper. You are really, really unpleasant. You are also here to be disliked. I can see your narrative purpose. You are a punching bag. That is all. Alright, so where's the car again? There it is. Alright, come on, Wake. Old man stamina doesn't matter. Just get back to the car. Oh my god, okay. And once you're tired, you cannot dodge. Obviously. But your health bar is pretty chunky, so you can take 1 or 2 hits. You just need to be in a good angle, so you don't have to like constantly dodge. Okay! Not the best. Not the best.
I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Okay, nice. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. Gotcha. Ooh, what's over here? Not weapons from me, because I don't ever use melee weapons. You know who does use melee weapons? Literally everybody else but me. Alan Wake has noodle arms.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Wait, so is that the reason why he can't aim for shit? Because he's drunk? That's funny as hell. Another FBI downscale. Ooh, nice. Coffee. Can see it hiding in the corner, but its bright blue sheen gives it away. Is there texture to read? What's up? While there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls coal mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes, among others, worked the mines. Alright, so cheap labor. Understandable. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now, many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. I'll be honest, these are more like historical eyesores. I don't really understand the need to preserve industrial buildings. Especially like for an industry like coal mining. Do you know how dangerous that stuff is? Like, kids are gonna get in there.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Maybe he died. Maybe he died. And now it's nighttime.
Wake!
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
I'm gonna kill him.
Is it me you're looking for?
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Alright. We'll get to Mirror Peak then. How are we supposed to— Oh! God! Okay.
He was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Okay, that scared the crap out of me. Okay. I did not expect that. Can I leave now? Please. Just let me go. How am I supposed to— Do I get down from here or something? Okay, that was bad. That was absolutely god-awful. I should not have done that. Lithium batteries on this side. Coffee thermos on this side. Imagine him just falling on, hitting his head like that. Fucking ragdoll physics mode. Alright. Where's the way out? There's this thing in there. Breaker. Nope. Hatch opener. What's over here? Way out? Way down. Out and away. I am missing some HP. Oh boy. Time for a shooting gallery. That's a boss. Manuscript page first.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
You know, this is like the third time Thomas Zane was mentioned. I do remember back at like the cabin on the lake that we had a bunch of books authored by Thomas Zane over there. And they were all like mystery or something like that. Mystery, thriller things. Meantime, revolver. Revolver ammo. Infinite. Alright. Show me what you got. We got nothing. Sure. Oh my fucking god! Oh my... Yeah. Hi. Bro? Oh, there you are. Oh my fucking god, you're right there. Okay, I didn't realize you were there either. I got lost the entire fight. That's amazing. Okay, fine, whatever. Wait, why is this the reset point?
When Thomas Zane
Okay,
fell for
whatever.
Barbara
Just
Jagger,
get through that. I think using the shotgun is actually the better deal for me here. I'll avoid using that for now. Alright. Hi. Oh boy, look at you, big boy. Sure, whatever you say, bro. Yeah, no. Yeah, bye-bye. Bro? Fine. Alright, this should be over now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. You are not scary enough for me. Oh my god! Okay, I say that and I immediately get like stat check. I am the greatest of all time. Ah. What's this? Wheel? Yeah, and are we done? Are we done? Are we fucking finally? Okay. Gotcha. Are they assuming that we wouldn't have picked up a revolver on the way here? That's actually pretty funny, but I do suppose it's a good way to avoid a soft lock. Flashbang. The flare has been doing me the flares have been doing me a great deal of good. Yes. Worst ambush ever in the history of mankind. Approaching me in a narrow funnel. Truly, the IQ of all time. That's gonna come to life and hit me in the head. Nothing? No coffee? Nope. Alright. Be chillin'. There's a ladder up there. Yeah, I bloody knew it. Okay. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but whatever, bro. Oh, I'm supposed to go down there. Okay. Do I have a flashbang? Yes, I do. Unfortunately, I can't, like, kill them ahead of time, but I can wait until they've, like, finished hitting themselves against the wall. There you go. Nice. Flashbang. There you go. Shrimples that. Door? Door? Door. Hello?
What the hell?
That is a tornado. Alright. I wasn't that frightened by it. That's the way out,
The
which
only way
means we need
reach
to
the
disable
hillside ahead
this.
was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Okay. There's a car over here, though. You know, there's a lot of, like, these red tank things, and I'm like thinking, do they explode? Do they explode? Nice. Okay, let me just kill everyone here first with some of these unwieldy like tank controls. Come on. Okay, nearly all done. Come on, pal. Nice. And that's all she wrote. If any more spawn, I guess I'll just be like dealing with them the old-fashioned way. Alright, what's over here? Checkpoint. That's what's over here. Flare gun ammo, flare gun itself. I don't know about doing that just yet. Sure, why not? Drop nut. And I'm gonna guess that triggers the horde. Yes, friends, there is no more light. Oh boy. You have no power over me. I have the vehicle. I have infinite HP. What? Where'd it go? Okay. Okay, okay. Dylan. Anybody? Oh, I think they threw themselves into the thing. They threw themselves at the stuff there. Yep. Vehicles in Alan Wake are basically just a cheat code to an easy life. I don't actually get damaged over here, I think. Yep, bye-bye. And that's all she wrote. Time to head out. Technically, I don't know if I had to fight all of that to get past. Wouldn't surprise me if I had to, but I didn't have to. My car thing is leaking smoke, so I'm not sure. There might actually be HP here, and I just didn't take that into account. What's over here? Checkpoint reached. Sure, bruh. What's up? Isn't this the exact same place where I've been? I hear a door opening. Yeah, you're not sneaky, pal. You're not sneaky. You're not getting past me. Oh. Okay, that's a revolver, ammo, and batteries. I don't need either right now. God, I've died a lot of times in this game. Oh, God! Sure, bro. Oh my God! Nope. 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 I gotcha. I gotcha in my sights. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, we're good. Easy as that. Simple funnel means instant death. They could have had the courtesy of waiting. But nope, they had to come through one by one. Thank God the darkness doesn't arm them with guns or anything like that. Yo, buds. Oh boy! Oh my fucking God. Alright, just rev up your ammo. Hi, friend. You know, I'm not sure how you can actually hit these red things. Trust no one in the dark. Yeah, that's a vague posting. I think everyone knows that by now. No, don't tell me there's more. They aren't exactly doing much against me. Like, a flare-up battle is a pretty slow attrition, since I find them fairly quickly. Climbing up the gauntlet over here. Coffee thermos. Follow. Yeah, sure, bruh. Alright, manuscripts.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Alright, so we're not actually controlled, but we are definitely doomed. We have the narrative of being controlled. We have no free will. We are all playing someone else's game, which is to be expected in this genre. Because Alan Wake is a hack. Bro? Okay. You do you, man. I'm just gonna go over here. Stuff. Stuff. Revolver ammo. Stuff. Batteries. Don't need them. Open up and use this. There you go. I preempted the need. Enemies? Yeah, I figured. Nope. 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 Probably, though. There probably will be.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
That's correct. You are doing in-game foreshadowing. None of this is intended. These are the hero's convenient power-ups before the boss fight. Anyways, let's do some cleaning over here. The darkness that's within. Darkness on the ground. Very well. Bye-bye. Alright. I don't see any purpose to doing this, I just felt like it. I can't do anything with that. Okay, that was completely useless. I don't know why I did that. What's this? Nothing? Nothing. A whole load of nothing. Okay, whatever. It's okay. Enemies! Alright. Come over here. Nice. Thank you for coming up first. Up next, you. Alright. And lastly, you. Congratulations, you all came at me one by one. Bro, who are you guys? What are you doing? Okay, that's fair. Alright, let's spook this guy. Yoink. Come on. Oh! Oh! Nope. I gotcha. I gotcha number. Boom! Shakalaka. Alright, let's focus you down. We have more than enough battery for just one guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're good. More enemies? More where? I don't see him. You? Where did you come from? Bro's just hanging out by himself? Did you not join your buddies? It's actually pretty funny, like just Bob by himself trying to mog me after everyone. You can't aura farm, bro. You're not a calorie man. You're not the reinforcements. You're not Gandalf coming in at dawn. Alright.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Honestly, understandable.